with us. We were never slaves. The 120 some odd years that we had battles, we were prisoners of war, the ones who create all the inventions. What are y'all doing on those reservations? Native Americans were slaves, and they are culture vultures. Captives, black native, feathers, shields, stripes. They put a paint on their body. So the foreigners would be recognized as slaves. Port of Acapulco, the Manila galleon carrying slaves. From there, slaves travel on the what? China Road to Mexico City. Here you go. They even called it the China Road. You Pablo people. Kachina dolls? Kachina. This is what Creole means. China. You came here as slaves. You don't know where you come from. These dolls are in the Brooklyn Museum. Auction? 1941. They don't know what this means. They think this means Kachina dances. Stop playing with us.
This is about to blow your mind. For the first time, you're about to see what being called an African American is so important. Have you ever heard about the black nobility of Europe, which is him? And I have a video of him actually admitting of the co-founder of African ancestry that his family are the descendants from the Aboriginals of Europe. But what about him? And what about him? And what about him? We already know he mixed with Irish and Indian, right? What about him? And what about him? But what if the Indian is more powerful than the president? You think I'm kidding? Fasten your seatbelt. Let's go down this road. Why he the most powerful person on earth. Now, this is about to explain why the American Indian is the most powerful person on earth. The Western Hemisphere includes not only North and South America, but also portions of other continents like Africa, Europe, Antarctic, and Asia. Wait, let's run that back so you can understand why he the owner of all that I just showed you, or part owner. Now, if he's the Indian of the Western Hemisphere, this means that the Western Hemisphere includes not only North and South America, the owner, but also portions of other continent, which make the the American Indian, the owner of Africa, the owner of Europe, the owner of Antarctic, and the owner of Asia. Why he is the owner? Because his map touches all of them together, right? Did you catch that? Which would
All right, let's talk about buying and
called the Middle East. Now, the powers to be, which is Washington, D.C., had to invent a Middle East. They invented a Middle East because this is the Middle East, so they had to invent a Middle East. And as you can see, how the Middle East was invented, right? Because America is the Middle East, are the owners of all the lands. Now, this court case says, go and take a screenshot first. Go take a screenshot first. United States does not own the land of the ancient mound builders of North America. Much more than 1 million square miles of land, the MERS, the MUUROS, or the MOORS, are the title holders. What is 1 million miles? Western Hemisphere, North and South America, Africa, Europe, Antarctic, and Asia, which is 1 million square miles. Now, before I show you the video of the owner of AfricanAncestry.com, which is Rick Kittles, his ancestors of Europe, which this is the video of him admitting that he are the black nobility or the indigenous peoples of Europe. Play the video.
I have a European Y chromosome. My father's father's line is of European ancestry. Is of European ancestry. In fact, my great grandfather was European. My great grandfather was European in Georgia. I have